friends, and thanks for stopping by to watch another video. If you are new here, my name is Stacy Dunn. In today's video, I am going to show you how I'm using this mini HP size planner to plan everything. This is where I keep my family planning, my business planning, as well as a little faith planning, all inside of one planner. So if you like to see that, just keep watching. Alright you guys, so hopping into today's video, what I am using to plan out everything is going to be a mini HP size planner. I do have it inside of a print impression B6TN cover, and I had just clipped a little wristlet here from Villa Beautiful, just because I don't know, I like to carry a lot of stuff at one time, and so I really just put this on my wrist and go about my day and take it where I need to. So opening this planner up, I haven't done much deco in the pockets yet. I haven't found out what I really want to do with this pocket configuration here, but inside I have the authenticity card from Cloth and Paper, and I was just shopping my stash and I found this beautiful card that I got from Crochet Designs, and I just put some of the Cloth and Paper circle sticky notes on the back. I really want to add this to the planner some kind of way, just not sure how. And then the next journaling card I have is just a simple journaling card from Cloth and Paper. On the back, I just have more sticky notes. So as you can see, everything does have a purpose or a function. And then in the very back, I just took a few pieces of my notepad and put it back here just in case I need to jot down a few notes while I'm on the go. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of here so we can finish taking a look at the cover, and then we'll get to the planner. So on this cover in the back, you'll get 4 more pockets here. I just have some sticky notes in this really pretty sticker kit I got from Villa Beautiful here, and it does have a back zip pocket. Currently I don't have anything in it, but what I plan to put inside are receipts or anything from the shop. And then when you open it up, there's a very big back pocket. I do have a few inserts here that I need to transfer inside of my planner after this flip through. And as you can see, I just used where the T-end straps were to hook this little wristlet or charm here. So we're going to move this to the side, and then we're going to get into this planner. Now for the cover, I am using the Cloth and Paper cover we got in a subscription box. I just turned it backwards because I wanted more of a clean look. Now the discs on here are Classic Happy Planner discs. These are the ones that they have that does not have the heart or anything in the center. And then on the front, I just clipped the black ollie clip that came in the same subscription box, and this is a thank you card when you order stickers from Create with Bree. So I ordered her sticker book that she put out, the very first one, the nude sticker book, and I just love this journaling card, so I made it basically my cover. I just layered it over some white cardstock to kind of frame it a little bit. So once you get inside of here, I do have the inbox dashboard, which is at the front. I don't plan on putting any sticky notes or anything or using it as a true dashboard. It is more so for decorations. And then I just have this circle sticky note that I got from Cloth and Paper as well, and then I layered this journaling card on top. This will be more so like my I know everyone does a word of a year, but I'm saying this will probably be like the quote of a year. My word of the year is probably rest and present. Those are, I actually have 2, so rest and present. And so the next thing you do, we flip over, we get into our year at a glance. Now for my year at a glance, I'm simply just using it to mark what days the kids are out of school, so I'll have that when I need it. And I have a paper clip to the yearly overview insert. And this portion of my planner is the first section you get to. It's all about family. So I have any birthdays or appointments for this year at a glance, so I can have that. And the stickers you see here, all of these stickers I just created myself. And I will do a flip through of my sticker collection that I'm using for this year. So if you want to see that, please make sure to subscribe so you won't miss that video. And then we get to the goals section. So the first section I have is going to be my family goals, and I just put a family header here, like for in general all of us, and then I listed my husband, my daughter, and my son. And then to make sure that I'm accomplishing my goals, I'm going to break down what I like to do yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily to accomplish those goals. The next section are going to be personal goals for myself. So I have spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional. And then the same thing, I'm going to break it down yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily. And then the second or the last section you'll get into is our financial goals and different savings goals I have, different things I like to pay off, how I would like to invest some of my money, as well as how I plan on donating some of my money. And then here, these are just purchase trackers from Cloth and Paper. I just put a little sticker on it. So one of the things that I want to pay off from my student loan, so I will track each time I make a payment and see how that debt goes down until it's to zero. The second one is a sinking fund. I actually like to save or get an emergency fund or sinking fund together. I'm still real new at it, so I'm trying to figure out how it would work exactly. So I have that here. And then I do have a down payment that I want to get together, so I have a tracker for that. And the very last one is going to be retirement. And so this section that we just went through, none of it is behind a divider. All of this is just basically year at a glance and goals. Now for the dividers, I did make my own dividers. I purchased the ones from Cloth and Paper, but I noticed they were frosted and that they stuck out a little past the cover, and I really didn't like that, so I just went ahead and made my own. So the first section here, I do have just a couple journaling cards on top of the dashboards that came with my inserts this year. So flipping it over, I am keeping a track of our monthly expenses. This is like a master expense tracker. I'm just going to put the amount and which accounts I'm going to pay them for, so I can reference this when I am using my budget planner or my wallet planner that you guys seen in my 2022 planner lineup. And then on the back, like I told you, I wanted to try sinking funds, so I just labeled this one sinking funds, and I wrote out a few things I like to save for in my sinking funds, and I'll put the amounts here and different things like that. The next section is just holidays and observances for the year, and I really just use this so I can add this insert in between because I didn't want a blank page, but it's actually going to work out pretty well to have the holidays there. Now inside of here, what I've done, I used our monthly undated inserts from the shop, and I just created like a master meal plan or a monthly meal plan. If you guys notice with my planning, I like to kind of get all the ideas out in a monthly frame or yearly maybe, and then just reference that, so I'm not coming up with ideas every week. It takes a lot of the stress out of it where I can just reference something like this and then go from there. So I've actually included 5 weeks. I'm 3 days short of 5 weeks of meals for my family. That way I know we're not eating the same thing every week or every month. And so then I'll just kind of rotate this each month until the end of the year. And I'm actually planning on doing a video showing you guys how I came up with this. So if that's something you want to see, please let me know down in the comments. That way I can get that video made. And then the next section, I just have like breakfast ideas, lunch ideas, and snack ideas. I will go back and fill that through. With this planner, I did set it up for February because, like I told you, January just did not work with the setup I had. So I do have to go back and fill in some things. And then here I just have a master grocery list So things that I like to keep in the house at all times. Now these inserts are the packing list from Cloth and Paper that we got in a subscription box, and I am not going anywhere, so I don't have a need for a packing list. But I reuse them to make them work for me so I wouldn't waste the inserts. So that's what you'll see here, just a grocery list. This is more so household cleaning items. And then on the back, more like health care and things of that, personal hygiene items. And then here on this page, using those same inserts, I created a wish list, and I just put each member of my family, and then as things come up, I'll write it on here, because for some reason when birthdays and Christmas come about, I go blank and I'm not sure what to get. So that way I'll have a running list of what everyone kind of wants, and I can pick from that list. And on the back, this is more so a wish list for our house. Different things I want to purchase. Like I say, I'm trying to be better with expenses this year, so I'm not just going out and buying something on a whim. I'll add it to the list and then decide when I'll purchase those items. Now this page, I just went a little sticker crazy, because when I was creating my stickers, I noticed I had a lot of space left on the sticker page, and I was not going to waste it. So this is activity and outings, but I'm going to pull up the rest of these stickers. But I have it broke down to around the house, in the city, out of town, with family, and then with friends. So different outings we can do throughout the year. And then on the back, I have date night ideas. So I just added my husband's name, my daughter's name, as well as my son's name, and I'll start making a list of different things we can do to spend one-on-one time together. And this is actually the insert I was using, the packing list, so you can see how that insert look. And I just left it here so I could have a blank page here before going into the next section, so you're not looking at all this writing. I just like for everything to look clean. And then I purchased this credit card pocket from Cloth and Paper, and in here I just created a monthly legend, weekly events that I want to do with my family, and then our daily routine on this side. And then on the second side, I have weekly routines for the shop, as well as weekly errands or things I have to do around the house, and then my personal daily routine. So all of the first section is reference for my family, different things we need to do. So once you get into this second divider here, this is where you're going to find my family planning at. And I do have the Dior dashboard right here on top. On the back, I just have a journaling card from Notique, along with one of those arrow page flags from Cloth and Paper. And this is a cover sheet or a dashboard that came with our inserts. Cloth and Paper provided this before each month in our 2022 inserts, but they can be separated, so I'm just using this so all of the sections are somewhat uniform when looking through the planner. Then I have a habit tracker. This side of the habit tracker is going to be for me personally. So it's if I've drank enough water, also if I've taken my vitamins, if I've had some time to myself or self-care, and also if I journal. Now on the back half, this is for my family, so I do have Unplugged, which is kind of more one-on-one time where we're not on our tablets, our phones, our computers, things of that sort. Walking or getting active, just to make sure we're going outside. I would like to do it daily, but you know that doesn't always happen, but that's our goal. So if we can try our best to get outside daily. Also, we do 30 minutes of reading when the kids get home before any kind of electronics are turned on. So I want to keep track of that. And then reminder, it's just a reminder to check their backpacks, see if there's anything I need to look at inside of there, as well as go online and check their different assignments and see if we're missing any grades or any assignments there. Now for this cover of the monthly, I think for the goals, I'm going to reference our goals section that I had at the beginning and write out a goal for each month from under that monthly section. For important dates, it'll probably just be the birthdays and anniversaries that we pull from our yearly overview, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do right here on bills. One idea I had is just to keep track of each one of our paychecks, but I don't really think it's needed. And then there's a running to-do list. And then once you get inside, you can kind of see how I am using our monthly. So I am keeping track of the days my husband's off. I'm keeping track of my payday as well as his payday, as well as birthdays. So my son's birthday is on February 29th. He is a leap year baby. And even though it is not on the calendar, I always mark his birthday in February. So we have his birthday marked there. And then I just have my first top tab divider, and this goes into our inserts. I'm using this simple insert here from Cloth and Paper to keep track of everything. For my family, I will do a plan with me so you guys can see. And then on the second page, I just always keep a little sticky note just in case I need to jot something down for the following week. I can make sure I can write it on here, and then when I start planning, I'll have it there. Now so this entire section here is family. So the next section we're getting into is for my business planning. Again, another one of those cloth and paper circle sticky notes, along with this was the thank you card that came if you've done a Black Friday purchase. And I just have it taped down with a piece of washi tape. And then you get here to your year at a glance. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this area yet. And again, I paper clipped that to our yearly overview. Now what I'm going to do is kind of plan out things for the quarter. So I'll do important dates and themes. And then here where it says don't forget, I'm going to be sure to write down things like National Sticker Day and Planner Day and all of those other holidays that we celebrate that I tend to forget when posting to social media. So I don't want to miss those this year. And again, all of the stickers you see inside of here, I just created for myself so that I can have the same kind of look going throughout the planner. So I do have that set up the same way for each quarter. And then I do have some business goals here and just how I want us to grow, the impact I want us to have, some of the skills that I would like to learn this year, as well as any upgrades or improvements I can make to the shop. Okay, and then you'll get into this dashboard here from Cloth and Paper again. Here I just have a running to-do list that I'll move from month to month. And then for our goals, I'm going to track our YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, our email list, as well as our sales. And then important dates are just going to be different release dates and things of this sort. And then instead of using this for bills, I know I will use this for income to track the shop's income. And I want to do it on a weekly basis. For this running to-do list, I'm going to use this to mark down any new releases we have in the shop. Now here is our monthly view. On this one, I'm going to use those dot stickers just like I done in our family planner, and I'm just going to mark out whenever a video is posted to YouTube, as well as any sales that we may have or any new releases. So that's what's going to go on this planner. And then on the back, I am using this page to keep track of my YouTube videos for the month, and once they're film edited and uploaded. So I'll put a running to-do list, and then I'll mark them off as we go. Now this page here, this is the Duo Graph Notes page from Cloth and Paper. And I plan on just using this to map out content. I know last year I used this and I broke this into like 4 weeks. And I had week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so I think I'm planning on using that the same way this year. And then I also included a purchase tracker for each month. That way I can do a better job of keeping track of our purchases that we make in the shop. So at the end of the year, it won't be so overwhelming. I plan to every Sunday sit down and take a look and mark down all of our purchases. And then we get into our weekly section, and I have a second top tab. So our top tabs get us to my family's weekly, my business weekly, and then my daily. So I'm just using this insert here from Cloth and Paper. I added my stickers here for different photos I want to take, videos I want to film, and our stats for each week. So, and also I put a little sticky note here just for the following week. So if I need to write something down, I'll have it there. And inside of this planner, I have 3 months, and I'll keep 3 months. So once February is over, I'll pull February out, and then add, I believe it's going to be May at that point in time. And so at the end of each month, I'm just going to do a weekly reflection. Things that happen good, things that happen bad, things that I can improve on. And after that, we just go back into the same flow, like that running to-do list in the beginning of each month. Just like the other section, the content and the purchase tracker. So once we flip over to our next section, I do have another Cloth and Paper dashboard layered up over one of their other dashboards, and then we get into our daily. And again, I guess you guys can kind of see I do like mocking up an insert just to see. So on here I just have things I'd like to do weekly, and I did create this before creating the task cards you've seen in the front. Different errands or things I have to do weekly, what I plan to do weekly in the shop, as well as how I plan to plan out my day each week. And then on the back, I just wrote my AM routine and PM routine on the back. And then you'll find that last top tab divider. And then these are just my daily inserts, so I'll use these as needed. But they really have been a game changer, so I do plan to use them every day except for on the weekends. And then the next section you're going to get into, I just have one of my own dashboards layered over a Cloth and Paper dashboard, and I included our daily devotional on one-page inserts. In the event that I'm having a crazy day or have to do appointments early in the morning or something like that, I can always use my phone and do my daily devotional wherever I'm at. So I do have a month worth of these inserts inside of here. Now I will transfer this over to my faith journal once I'm done with it, and then just store away these pages. And then the very last section is another Cloth and Paper dashboard, again layered over another one of their dashboard. And these are just going to be note pages, and these note pages all came from the Happy Planner. So this is just where I'll jot down any notes. Now I do have this back pocket, and I have the current stickers that I am using right now. So I'm using that pink, that tan, and gray that you see. So I just placed it inside of here so it's easy to get to. And then on the back, I just put a piece of black cardstock because most of the time I am carrying this planner just like this without the cover. I use the cover when I store it away at the end of the day or if I'm going somewhere. But if I am at the house, I normally carry this like this, just like a notebook. So that is the flip through, you guys, of how I'm using this one mini planner to keep track of everything. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. And until next time, bye.